you did mention the politics around touring, and Kate Nash came out recently and said, a sold out tour around Europe might end up costing her about 60 grand. Like she'll come out down. Is that possible? Like, how does that work?
I think I think lots has to happen. I just got the the bill, if you will, for the costs for some of the venues just to put on the shows on this UK tour, and they're just astronomical. Um, and I think everyone's kind of pointing their finger at somebody else. The venues are saying we have to charge that much because this vendor and this vendor, or everything's more expensive now. And then people pointing their finger at Ticketmaster and promoters. And the bottom line is somebody's got to figure that out, because it's gotten to a point now where I'm going on tour around the UK, and I have to ditch my band to take the show into Europe because there's just no way to do it. It's so expensive. Um, and it's just, given everything that's happening in the world at the minute, I think it's the last thing that people are really worried about is how expensive it is to tour for musicians, and it's kind of a world's smallest violin situation. Um, but I think it's going to really hurt. It's going to hurt culturally, um, countries, and they'll slowly start to realize that lots of like really good music just can't come through. Um, so I saw Kate talking about that, and I feel for her. And I actually I remember reading the comments in the under that Instagram post where she was talking about how expensive everything is, and they were quite nasty. A lot of the comments saying like, "Well, then, you should be more popular if you're gonna if you're gonna want to do a big tour and make a lot of money," um, which is nonsense. But yeah, it, right now we're at a point in music where if you're not semi-established like I am, or if you're not a band who has the uh, it's not luck because they're good bands, but the good fortune of having like a a marketing campaign that is going to work, like Fontaine's or Wet Leg or something like that. The music industry is just at its all time hardest. If you're a new band right now, just starting out, like it's unimaginably hard. Even radio is different. Um, so yeah, I really hope things change. There's got to be some grassroots initiatives to get um, ticket prices down, and people are hurting at the minute. Fans, I feel bad. I'm trying to play the Apollo. Well, I am playing the Apollo, and I don't want to have to charge loads of money for people to come see me. Um, but uh, that's just the way it goes, especially when you're playing like larger venues. And I don't know what the answer is, um, but people are going to start turning their backs on live music if you gotta pay, you know, 60 quid to see me or something. And like, um, um, and artists are gonna start saying, "Hey, well, this isn't worth it anymore," and then you're just going to be stuck with, a bunch of rich kids that are in bad bands, and that there's going to be your options.